Much for speak everybody. Shubhodaya, Hare Krishna.
I can't even see pound number. Right.
Om Ajnana-timirandasya Jnana-salakaya Chakshurumilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Vanchakalpatarubhyasya Kripasinabhyeva Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha. Shri Gurudev has requested me how we started our journey and how we came here. I'd like to explain how in 1965, Srila A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj came to Western countries, and many of us were completely unfamiliar with bhakti, what to speak of pure bhakti. We had some idea what religion is, we have heard about yoga, but only when Krishna's pure devotee came to Western countries, we all became so enthusiastic to live with the devotees and practice bhakti yoga. Now, how did that happen? Maybe some of you are familiar, but before Srila Prabhupada, as we all know him, came to Western countries, he was in the association of his godbrothers and his all family members in Gaudiya Math. He spent a considerable amount of time in Kesavaji Gaudiya Math in Mathura, and especially on the request and inspiration of Srila Narayan Maharaj and his Gurudev, the godbrother of Srila Prabhupada, Srila Bhakti Pragyam Keshava Maharaj. Srila Prabhupada was inspired to take up the order of sannyas and come to the Western countries, start actively preaching. At that time, we may have read in some book, I have read at least in one book, that Srila Prabhupada was somewhere in India, Jhansi, and he wanted to train up some Indian brahmacharis to take with him to the West, and in this way make a very good impression upon the Western public. But due to some reason or another, the brahmacharis were not interested, the Indian devotees, to join him. So he ended up coming just by himself, all alone, on the steamboat to America, suffering tremendous hardships. And by the mercy of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Sri Radha Krishna, he was able to implant the seed of bhakti in the hearts of so many devotees, and all became enthusiastic and happy in Krishna consciousness. So many books were printed, translated, very valuable instructions were there in those books, and the devotees were very eager to take up the process. Then, however, Srila Prabhupada left us. He went back to the spiritual world to join his Gurudev and his worshipable master. And after that, it was very hard for the devotees to continue their spiritual practices due to lack of advanced association. Now, 3 years ago, Srila Narayan Maharaj has started to, on the invitation of Srila Swami Maharaj, he has come to the Western countries and started to again introduce pure Krishna consciousness. Srila Swami Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada, we may also call him Srila Swami Maharaj, but most familiar is Srila Prabhupada. He came to the West and he invited Srila Gurudev to please join him, help him to preach Krishna consciousness. At that time, Srila Gurudev was not able to come due to so many services which he had to engage in on behalf of his spiritual master. But now, in 1996, he had the opportunity to come to the Western countries, and he did not come alone. He came with some Indian brahmacharis. Yeah, Prabhupada wanted to come with the Indian brahmacharis, but he came alone. So Srila Gurudev came with some Indian brahmacharis who are with us here today, and it was a very successful preaching tour in 1996. We started in Europe, America, visiting all the places where Srila Prabhupada had started Krishna consciousness: New York, Tompkins Square Park, Los Angeles, London, all the places where Prabhupada was so successful. We visited them in order to take the dust, the holy dust of Srila Prabhupada's feet, and in order to assist him in his mission to help the Western countries to adopt, to embrace pure bhakti, especially the followers of Srila Prabhupada. Now, 1996, after that tour, Srila Gurudev said, maybe I should not travel anymore. I have done enough, I have given them inspiration. I rather stay in Vrindavan and practice my bhajan and preach and help the devotees who are sincerely interested in bhajan. But after some time, the devotees in Western countries became again eager. Invitations came, please come back again, we will manage everything, we will arrange everything. So Gurudev, being so kind and also always expressing his desire that he will assist, he will carry out the instructions of Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada had requested him at the last days of his presence in this world that please help my followers. Yeah? They need so much help. I know that you can help them. Please help them. So Srila Gurudev expresses again and again that he will carry out his instruction as long as he will be able to do that in this physical world. So we are very fortunate that Srila Gurudev is continue to travel. Yeah, this is the third time we are traveling all over the world, and new places we are visiting. Just now we came from Honolulu, and the devotees there were very, very inspired. Although there were few devotees, but they were so inspired. Vrindavan was there, some very senior devotees, Gaur Govinda Prabhu, Vrindavan Prabhu, some ladies who were very inspired. Actually, they said that there is a management team of the ISKCON temple there, and all the management team had come to see Srila Gurudev yesterday, except for one, and they all were very inspired, yeah, by the association of Srila Gurudev. Just before that, we came from California, we visited San Francisco, Los Angeles, Badger, New Braja, and in New Braja, it was the top most place of associating with the devotees. It was like a real family atmosphere, and such nice harikatha and such warm, affectionate dealings amongst the devotees. Srila Gurudev was speaking there from Manashika and also from 10th canto. Yeah. Before we arrived in Badger, Srila Gurudev had been preparing us with so many good instructions on Bhakti Tattva Vivek, also on all the different cantos in Srimad Bhagavatam. So in Badger, certainly we had such a nice experience being with all the devotees. Also along our tour, this time in Europe, in America, Washington, we have met such nice devotees. Especially in Los Angeles, we met many devotees who had been in Gurukul for their whole life almost. And they were so eager to meet with Gurudev, and to such an extent that some of them had taken initiation even from Gurudev, and they become inspired to help and organize the preaching as Srila Prabhupada wanted it. Yeah. So this is what we all hope will happen. Srila Gurudev is not interested to take over ISKCON or to be the Acharya. He only wants to help the devotees to become inspired in pure bhakti. When we were in England, 300 devotees were there, all so enthusiastic, in France, everywhere where we went. And that's why we all come here, you see from California, England, Australia, India, Birmingham, Fiji, Devendra, Holland. Some have flown in from England just to be here today, to be with Gurudev. And I can tell you that this welcome which we had today is very, very wonderful. So many happy faces. I can see that you're all very happy here in Maui. And I am convinced that you will be so much more happy after these 3-4 days that we will be here. And I request you, please be with us for these 3-4 days, hear Harikatha, and become happy forever in our Sangha under the guidance and wonderful shelter of Srila Gurudev, who is the perfect representative of our Rupanuga Guru Parampara. Thank you very much. Vancha kalpatarubhyasya kripa sindhubhyeva patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo.
चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्यनाम्ने गौरतिसे गुरवे गौरचन्द्राय राधिकायै तदाले कृष्णाय कृष्णभक्ताय तदभक्ताय नमो। First of all, I want to offer my lakhs and lakhs dandavas in the lotus feet of my spiritual master, Nitya Leela Pravishtam Vishnupad Srimad Bhakti Pragyan Keshav Goswami. And also in the lotus feet of my Shiksha Guru, Nitya Leela Pravishtam Vishnupad Srimad Bhakti Vedanta Swami Maharaja. I am very happy to come to this land. I have heard about Maui in Ramayana. The father of Mandodari, you know Mandodari, the wife of Ramayana, very beautiful, very gentle, very high class of devotee. His father was Maui, and Maui used to live here. Perhaps by his name it became Maui. Some very little change. When I came here to this island, I remembered Navadvip, Ganges flowing here, and so many trees like Navadvip. Only lacking of cuckoos. They are always everywhere cuckoos. But I see so many cuckoos, not like a bird but like devotees. Oh, so many cuckoo birds. Beautiful cuckoos. They can speak more sweet than that black cuckoo. So, I am so much happy. I am proud, very much proud that Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj has engaged me in his service. I am the first person to inspire him for sannyas, renounce order. Then I requested my Gurudev also that you should request him to take sannyas. He is so qualified person. At that time he was a penniless person. Very penniless person. Nothing. His children and wife have kept him. Or no use of being, you should go away anywhere. So he came at that time to me. I sat so much. And he took sannyas there in Orkeshavji Gauriya Math. I made sacrifice, fire sacrifices and everything, danda, door covering, cloths. I gave him tilak and 12 parts of body. And also kirtan was going on and he took initiation on the very day of Vishwarup Khaur. You know Vishwarup? So, that thing. And he took sannyas. And after that, he wanted to come to Western countries. He was so expert in English. His Holy Master has ordered him. And that is why he came anyhow, struggling in so much problems, only problems and problems. He was about to die in navigation India of Sindhia. But anyhow, he was saved and he began preaching in where in America, Boston, no, New York, in hippies, and they become happy. So much all hippies. They change their old habits, bad habits, and they helped so much that very quickly in whole world he preached, wrote so many translations of Gita, Bhagavatam and all other authentic books, Chaitanya Chaitanya. He wrote so many hundreds of books. And very soon, preaching center were established in whole world very quickly. He used to play in boys, little children. So, being children's and in learned person, like top of learned. So, we have relation since 1946. He met me first 1946. No birth of ISKCON. No any ISKCON like this, nothing. From then. And I was lucky to serve him. In his last days, when he was going to his master, holy master forever, and he called me and began to weep, taking my hands in his hands. He requested that, I request you to forgive me if any offense I have done to you and or God purpose. I told him, requested, oh, you have done nothing wrong. In whole world we have preached Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mission here and there, and we have done marvelous that anyone has not done in previous time. So we are proud of you. Then he requested me that now I am going to depart from this world. I want that you should help my devotees to whom I have brought from various countries. I want that you should help. At that time, I told to all his devotees, like Tamal Krishna Brahmananda at that time, Bhagavan Das, Hansadut, Jai Pataka from Australia, Bhavananda, and so many. Swamiji told that, oh, come on and let hear so Narayan Maharaj. I told, that you should not think that your Gurudev is going to die. He will never die. So, I want that after him, you should try to propagate his mission all over world with being so much energetic. You should not think that way. And carry out his mission. Don't quarrel among yourself. After any great Acharya, his disciples used to quarrel and fight each other only for name, fame, woman, and lust, and money, especially money. You should not quarrel. For the service of Swamiji, he has left so many countries to preach. You can preach his mission all over the world and carry out all these things. Don't quarrel among you. Be liberal, very honest. Try to be like Trina Dapi Suni Taruropi Sahishnu Amanina Manuja. And then he told to me, requested, my last request is that with your own hand you should give me my samadhi. Perhaps you know samadhi? Samadhi means like burial, but not that. Samadhi is so. I told that I will carry you, follow all orders. He also told that you should make my last yeah, Virahmotsav.
Separation festival. Separation festival.
And I did all. He ordered me to come to Western countries. As his holy master ordered him to come to Western countries and to preach. And he came after how many years? 45 years. And I came here by his order, to carry his order, only how many? Only 20 years. So I'm not so much late. So we think that we are all Gaur family. In one line, Swamiji had not established a new thing. Same thing as Rupa Goswami has come to propagate the mission of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. I know him very well, more than anyone, any devotee I more than. Because I have served so much. And he has written me letter that my Gurudev, Srila Bhakti-Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur, he used to love and affection me. So I am same, my relation with you, same, transcendental relation between you and me. I know that our relation is so strong, anyone cannot disturb. So only I have come to the islands and countries where he went to propagate the mission of his Gurudev and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. I came only to touch the lotus dust of his lotus feet. I know that I am so insignificant. What?
Insignificant.
So, I have no qualities at all. My English is also lame and blind. I cannot express my heartly views. I can express in Hindi and Bengali, but I am not expert in English. So you can excuse me for this. But try to take my words what I want to tell. So I am so much happy. And from tomorrow, our classes will be started, and then I will speak something. I have come only to help you, to encourage you, to inspire you. I'm not come for money. Don't think that I've come. Oh, in Vrindavan, chapati is there. When I will go to any door, I'll tell Radhe, Radhe, Radhe. And they will give me, I will tell that, oh, I want only half, not full. And to another door, to another door. And one or two chapati will be enough for me. So I have come only to serve our Guru Parampara and to carry out the order of my Shiksha Guru and my Diksha Guru. So I can help you that you should not be weak. Don't think that Swamiji has done. Try to be so liberal, to help each other. We are like one family. So today I want to take rest. And for tomorrow you should arrange my Prabhu what with regard Kedarnath Prabhu and all you should arrange for my classes, kirtan, and we will duly all these things. Go Brahma.
Classes will begin tomorrow at 10 a.m. and also at 5:30 p.m. in the evening. 6 o'clock in the evening. Yes, half an hour before, kirtan will begin at 9:30 and at 5:30.
Class will be in that hall there.
The class will be out here.
What about that hall?
This is for the morning. This is temple room for Mangal Arti and kirtan in the early morning.
What time is Mangal at 6 o'clock?
6 o'clock in the morning.
You should arrange for Mangal Arati and all things like our Keshavji Gaudiya Math arranged in that. Everything. Mahamantra.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna.
अच्छा यही काट दो
Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha. Vancha kalpatarubhyascha kripa sindhuvaiva cha patitanam pavanebhyo vaishnavebhyo namo mahavadanyaya Krishna prema pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namne Gauradhishe Gurave Gaurachandraya Radhikaya Tadalaya Krishnaya Krishna Bhaktaya Tadbhaktaya Namo Tavai Vashmi Najimami Tvaya Vina Iti Vidyaya Radhe Tangnay Mam First of all, I am offering my lakhs and lakhs of Dandat Pranam in the lotus feet of my spiritual master, Nitya Leela Pravishtam Vishnupad, Srimad Bhakti Pragyan Krishna Goswami, and also unto the lotus feet of my Shiksha Guru Nitya Leela Pravishtam Vishnupad, Srimad Bhakti Vedant Swami. We have only 4 or 5 days. So, I want to explain some essential things so that you can practice properly. And also you should know this sweet pastime of Krishna and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. If anyone will explain thousands of years or lakhs of years, he cannot explain so much. So in 5 days we cannot do so much. But anyhow, we will try to give something. In Srimad Bhagavatam, there is a sloka. Sukadeva Goswami told to Srila Parikshit Maharaj, when Parikshit Maharaj was going to die, at that time he asked especially 2 questions. That if a man is dying just now, in a moment, then what he should do? And if a man is going to die in a year, 2 years, 4 years, 10 years, 100 years, 1000 years, but he must die. So what they should do? Then Sukadeva Goswami told that if anyone is going to die, at once, quickly, very quickly, then he should utter the name of Krishna, Supreme Personality of Godhead, at once. But if, in case, if he cannot utter Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, then a tulsi leaf with water, more better if Ganges water, no harm. But if there is no tulsi water and Ganges water even, then you should try to give the nectar of Hare Krishna in his ear. Quickly, in a moment, in a second, he will be liberated from all the sufferings of life, repeated chain of birth and life, suffering, sorrow, all the problems quickly solved. Have you faith? Oh, yes. So you have all faith in Harinam? You should have faith. And quickly he was done. He did so. And if there is some much more time, then chant name and listen Hari Katha. Very sweet pastimes of Krishna. Why? If a man is going to die at once, quickly, in a moment, he had no time to hear the pastimes of Krishna. Then by hearing or by chanting Krishna name, at once he will be liberated. But Krishna Premi will not come. No? Very quickly, in a moment, only hearing. He can be liberated, he can go across suffering, sorrows and so many things. But he will not have what thing? Raj Prema or Krishna. So he will have to come in next birth and to hear very beautiful, sweet, strong pastimes of Krishna. And then he will be liberated also, and also having such a high class of love and affection. We are not chanting name only for liberation. In world, we have so much miseries and so much problems. So 1 month, about 100% persons want this, that we should be liberated and we should have. But by her name, very quickly we can be liberated. But not love and affection will come. We have love and affection in our soul. But now it is covered with Maya, illusory Maya. Illusory Maya, you know, this world, illusory Maya. Our soul has been covered. By constitutional form, we are servant of Krishna. All. Maybe mere servant or maid servant. Anyhow, but we are not realizing all this. And in our soul, by constitution, we have love and affection. When our soul is covered with Maya, our love and affection, pure, has also covered. Though it is covered, but some Vikriti, perverted what? Love. In the shape of worldly lust, attachment, is everywhere, in all souls. But it is not real prema, not real love and affection. When our real love and affection will develop and come, and when Maya will go, and there will be no covering of Maya, then pure love and affection for Krishna, supreme personality of Godhead. Because love and affection is the what? Embodiment of Krishna, and also our also soul. So if a man wants to become happy forever, he should love Krishna. He should chant Krishna. Otherwise, anyhow a man cannot be happy. So once Krishna was sitting anywhere in Dwarka on the bank of sea, ocean, And he was thinking in very grave way. He thought that I have completed my pastimes in a Braja, in Mathura, in Dwarka. And I have established dharma also, religion, for which I descended. Everything has been now completed. Anyhow, strictly I should give up this place and I should go to my real abode, Golok Vrindavan, with my all associates. But he wanted that Uddha should be to this world to propagate my mission. So Uddha became so unhappy and he went to Krishna. I don't want to live alone in this world, I want to be with you. If you are in this world, I want to serve you in this world. And if you are one, you want to go to Golok Vrindavan, I want to go there and to serve you. Without you, I am lifeless. I am like Jio. Krishna told that I am giving you some things. These teachings, and you should follow. And this message should be given to all the persons, especially Kali Yuga is coming. All will be so much absorbed in sense gratifications. All will take wine. They will take fleshes, beefs, so much wine, always intoxications, and also lust. And they will be always suffering and problems. Animal will not be happy, all quarreling, not only from hands, from atom bombs, nitrogen and so many bombs. So, I want that you should be here and after some time you may come. He told that, Labdha sudurlabham idam bahusam bhavan manusyam arthadam anityam api hadhira turnam jate tana patet anumrittu yavat nisheshaya visha khalu sarvatasyat. Very important sloka in Srimad Bhagavatam. For beginners, it is so powerful, and we should try to obey this. And if you are not obeying this sloka, then we cannot be happy. So what is this sloka? Labdha sudurlabham idam. What is the meaning, Prabhu?
Labdha sudurlabham idam bahu sambhavante. That this human form of life, it's labdha sudurlabham, that it is very, very rare to achieve the human form of life.
Here patiently to follow all these things. Go on.
That we go through so many different species of life, 8,400,000 species of life. But one who is very fortunate, then they achieve the human form of life. Manusam atadam anitam apihatiram. That it is atadam, it is rare, and it is anityam, it's very, very temporary. That at any moment, then we can live our life. Just like here we see in Maui, very, very nice situation, very comfortable, heavenly. Somewhere like this I've never seen in my life. But at any moment, we can just leave. But the trick of Maya is that we get sucked into the mood of enjoying within this material world. And we forget that the real essence of the human form of life is that we should achieve God realization. So it says, Tanam yate tanapatet anumritu yadvat nishayasaya vishaya savatat kali. That now in the human form of life, that immediately that one should take, before one leaves this body, that one should take to the path of self-realization. Similar verses there.
Why?
Why? Because just as Prahlad Maharaj, he was speaking to his friends, and they said, "Oh, Prahlad, it is so good that you say to take to self-realization now, but we're young, we have energy, so while we're young we can enjoy." But Prahlad Maharaja says, "No, but we do not know when we will die, that we may die at any moment. So while one is young, rather than putting off for tomorrow what one should do today, one should do that today. And what one should do today, one should not wait, one should do it right now." Just like I was just in the hotel, one man said, one should live for the moment. So this verse is saying the same thing. So right now, the moment is that we should take to the path of Bhagavad Dharma, self-realization. Because to get this human form, very rare. And if we lose it, then we don't know what will be the destination. So when one has this opportunity, one should take chance, especially if one has opportunity to associate with devotees. Then one should always take that opportunity, especially to associate with very high-class devotees. This is really sadhu sangha. Then this is the most rare and most important thing. More rare than human form is to get this sadhu sangha.
So, Sukadeva Goswami is telling that human life we have after long, long births. And after this, whether we will have this human body or not, no certainty. And only in this form, human form, we can achieve this intelligence that we should serve Krishna in any good association. There are crocodiles, fishes, elephants, hogs, pigs, dogs. They cannot be associated. Never. They will not hear all this. Also the persons like dogs and donkeys, they will not hear. Only very fortunate person will hear all these things and try to follow. And we have been sometimes snakes, donkeys, hogs, pigs in our previous births. Sometimes we have demigods, sometimes angels, sometimes so many things. When this world was created, first we were there, and so much jokes and everything has been gone. And we are same here in this world. So if we will lose this time again for long time, lakhs and lakhs births, impossible. So be very, he is telling that jatet na patet anumittu javat, there is no certainty then when we will die. It may be sometime, it may be that just we are sitting and heart fell. Then, so very quickly, don't wait for tomorrow. What you want to do tomorrow, today. And what you want to do today, you should just today, just now. We are seeing that we are going in this aeroplane, and at once it may be that quickly we all these things. We cannot come to return, we will not return to say that what happened there. So at once you should try to realize who are you. If you are coming in the process of chanting, hearing Hari Katha, and to realize which is Atma, but it is not matured and not completed, even if you die, no harm. Because you think that how we can give up all these enjoyments, sense gratification. Or If you are dying just now, you will have in your other births everything, sense gratification, more than this time. If you will be hog, there will be no any rules and regulation. You can have not only one wife. At a time you can be 100 and 1,000 of wives and 1,000 of kids. And in this life, there is a record of in what book? Guinness book, that anyone changed their husbands and wife 40 or 50 times. But in that pig and hogs and dogs, in that life, you can change minute, everything. No hurt. In this human life, you have only one children, or 2 or 4, not more than 10 or 20. Not more than that. You can have at a time 2, not more than that. 3, have you heard? Oh, 3.
My grandfather, 50 children.
No, at a time 4. But dogs and pigs, they can have 16 and more than that.
7 is record is 7 at one time.
Achha. But dogs and bitch and all other, they can have 50 tortoises at a time, 100, 1,000. So we will not lose nothing. So in this human body, try to realize yourself. You are not this body. So everything is there, reserved for us if you are going again in any birth. You can enjoy there sense gratifications. But here, let you chant and remember how we can realize this. So, we can come, you can come with me. Coming in India, no passport and visa is needed. Come only with me, quickly. And we are going to India, where? In Triveni, Prayag. Prayag, you know, where Ganga, Jamuna and Saraswati are meeting together. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu from Nilachal, Puri, he has gone to Vrindavan. Always weeping, oh Krishna, where you are, where you are. Ask him from trees and creepers. And deers also. Oh, Krishna Kanhaiya used to love you. Where he is now? Where he is now? Without him, I will die yet. So weeping, water coming from eyes like Ganges and Jamunas. Sometimes he used to be faint, rolling down the earth. After this, he returned anyhow. And he was, at that time, on the bank of Ganges, Prayag. And he was returning to Nilachal. And in the meantime, Rupa Goswami with his one brother, younger brother, Anubhav, he quickly left the king's very high class of service position. He was private secretary of Hussain Shah, king. He was so much rich, but not happy. He wanted that I should join Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. His brother Sanatan, elder brother, also wanted. Anyhow, Rupa Goswami was being so learned, having so much opulences, so much power. But quickly he left the kingdom and that service. And he took what he has collected money in a boat and he went to his home. And half of that money is distributed to devotees and Brahmins. And again, half of the half, that is 1/4, he gave for household affairs, because Ji Goswami was at that time very little boy. So he should be supported, and that is why he gave all this money to them. And he kept some money for Sanatana Goswami, that he is in jail. Anyhow, by this money, anyhow giving some greed to authorities, and he should come out of jail and join to them. Now he has nothing, one pence or farthing in his pocket. If you want to realize all these things, you will have to come in the path of Rupa Goswami. Nothing in pocket, because it may be that by money some false ego may come, and then you will rely on that money, not on Krishna mercy. So that is not process, but process is what? If anything you have, you should distribute among those who want this. And be akinchan and niskinchan. No any requirement worldly, nothing. And then come how Rupa Goswami came, Sanatana Goswami came. So giving everything, and he was coming to Vrindavan to see Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But in the way, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was in Prayag, and he met in Prayag. He heard that a very beautiful young Bengali Yuvak, Bengali young, very beautiful sannyasi, renounced order, age about 24. And he sings so much and dance, telling Hari Bol, Hari Bol, Hari Bol. And always weeping. So lakhs of persons always surrounding him. So quickly Rupa Goswami with his brother went to the bank of Ganges and Yamuna, Triveni, and he saw that lakhs of devotees are there, and a very beautiful young sannyasi, like Bal sannyasi. Bal sannyasi? Young sannyasi. He is weeping and bitterly crying, Oh Krishna, Oh Krishna. Govinda Damo Dharmadhaveti, Govinda Damo Dharmadhaveti, Govinda Damo Dharmadhaveti, Govinda Damo Dharmadhaveti. Always living. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare. All were attracted. Rupa Goswami was sing for very long, very far distance. And he quickly did Dandot Pranam, Sastang Dandot Pranam. And he also began to weep. After that, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu went to the house of Brahmin devotee. And quickly Rupa Goswami went there. And when Chaitanya Mahaprabhu saw Rupa Goswami, at once he became so happy and embraced him. Oh, Krishna is so merciful. to take you out of what?
Deep wells.
Of stool and urine. You are so lucky to come. And then Rupa Goswami began to pray. And so many slokas. Oh, I am so low, insignificant, so much wretched person. Now I am like a Muslim because I have lost my all Vedic and culture and everything. So I am not like a Hindu now. Don't touch me, otherwise you will be also impure. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu began to tell that if a Brahmin is there but not chanting and remembering Krishna, he is so wretched and fallen soul. But you are chanting and remembering Krishna always. You are not a Muslim or Hindu or anything. You are very near and dear to me. And he embraced me. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Rupa Goswami asked him that I am so wretched, nonsense, you should be merciful and give me some instruction that I can follow and I can serve eternally you. Then he began to tell, oh, the ocean of love and affection is so deep and endless. I am telling only one drop. I cannot tell all. Only I can sprinkle a drop of that love and affection. And he began to tell. I am going to tell the same thing to you. He began to tell that you should think that this body is like a cloth. You are saying it is very beautiful, charming, sweet. But if anyone can take this skin from here only, then what? No beauty will be there. If anyone will see in a stomach anywhere, if anyone going to open this, then what is there? Only rotten what? Stool, very bad smelling, what things? Also nonsense things here. And then a beautiful princess, and if you will do like that, and if something white here, anyone cannot marry you. So you are not this body. First you should try to know. You will have to give up. If you are not vacating this, then Jamdut will come. The messenger will come. At once they will kick you out from this house. One day you will have to vacate it. So he is telling that we should try to realize this thing. Oh, if I am giving whole energy to realize these things that I am so, then how I will manage my life, maintaining my life? Don't be worried, don't worry. In this world, all wants happiness. All wants happiness. No one wants suffering and sorrow. Any of you You want suffering in life? Anyone? We take wine. Why? To forget our troubles, problems. We go to sea, take bath, we marry, we do any job, we murder anyone. Why? Only that we will be happy. So everyone wants happy. But it is sure that whether Krishna or God is there or not, but one thing is true. What that?
Death is sure.
Death is sure. And we are seeing daily, so many. And also one thing is also true. What? Sufferings in this life. Without any labor, without any endeavor, quickly suffering will come, death will come. Now you are so happy and so beautiful, but old ways will come and take all beauties. So it is true. So if you are not doing anything for sufferings, but sufferings are coming, troubles are coming, and we'll have to enjoy that. So if there is happiness, anything, it will come automatic. Not doing any endeavor or labor for that. If sufferings are coming automatic, happiness also will come automatic. So don't be worried for that. Try to chant and remember that, for eternal you can be happy. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu first telling that Keshagra Satabhagasya Shraddha Kalpitasya Cha Bhago Jiva Sabhigya Sachanantaya Kalpita. We are not this body. We are part and parcel of Supreme Godhead. But now it is covered with Maya, illusory Maya. And until the Maya is there covering this soul, we will always be suffering. So many problems there, birth and death, endless, a chain of repeated birth and death will be there. So we are soul, very fine. If our hair will be divided into lakhs parts, and again that one part will be divided into lakhs parts, it is not possible. But even we can do if by like scientist methods now, it may be, but more fine than that, Atma is here. So anyhow, it has been covered with illusory Maya. And we are knowing now that we are human body. We are woman, we are man, we are male, we are female, we are trees, we are this mountain, we are rivers, we are trees, creepers, and we are all happy in that. But having so much distress and suffering also. But we are accustomed to be happy. Like to take wine is not good, but we take wine and we fell down in a very dirty drain, and dogs may come wash our mouths. How? By hot water coming from there. And we think that, oh, we are monarch of home. But we think that we are happy. Once Indra, by any his offences to his Gurudev, he became hog or pig. Pig. And here in this world, he has so many wives, hundreds and thousands of children. And he was here and there, making merry everywhere. Sometimes in rain, sometimes taking so fresh meals. And happy. Brahma was going anywhere and he saw that Indra is in that shape. Oh, Indra, why you are roaming here and there with so many sufferings, taking stools and urines, bathing in dirty drains? Oh, I am not Indra. I am what I am. I am happy with my children and wives. No. You will have to come to heaven. And there is some nectar to take and very beautiful garden, Nandan Kanan there. No death, no birth, nothing. Always young, very beautiful, teeny age. So you should come. Oh no, never. I cannot give up my children and wives. Oh, if I go, then with all my children and wives, and if there is any delicious food like here, there, always, no, there is nothing, there is only nectar. When he did not become ready, at once he took some water from his kamandalu and sprinkled. And at once he, oh, I am so beautiful. Oh. Then he told that if you are not going alone, that I will do. And he began to kill one after another all his childs. And when he wanted to attack Brahma, he used to go high in the sky. So that's all children he killed. And after that, oh, again there are my so many wives. Again one will give 50-50 and then again like that. No harm. I don't want to go to him. At once he killed all his wives and sprinkled water on him with mantra powerful. And he realized that I must go at once, I will not delay. Then Brahma took him. So we are like all this. We are thinking that, oh, we are very happy in Hawaii, on the coast of ocean, oh, beautiful mountains, so many fruits, so many trees, creepers, and we are happy. But happy for how many minutes? You will have to give up. You have to vacate this Hawaii. And where you will go, no one. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is telling to Rupa Goswami, in this world, तार मध्य स्थावर जंगम दुई भेद जंगम त्रिजक जले जलचर विवेद. There are numerous, endless jivas, souls in this world. So many. We cannot count. Can you count how many we are here? How many? Oh yes, not more than 100, about 50, 55 are like this. But if you will take one drop of blood from here and we will see in any powerful glass, microscope, then we will see that endless, numberless, so many, like worms. They are all souls, grasses. All the grasses are so. All the trees. In trees, so many fruits, and in fruits, so many seeds. All has separate of souls. we cannot count. Even in a drop, how many souls are there, we cannot count. But they are divided into two. What? Sthawar and Jangam. What? Sthawar Jangam?
Moving and non-moving.
Moving
And
and
non-
not. What is moving? We are moving. Animals can move, birds can move. They are like that. And one like trees, creepers, mountains, they cannot move. So two kinds of these souls. And in them, Tirjak, Jalachar, Sthalachar, so many kinds of. We have seen that only fishes. Once we went to Singapore and a museum,
Sentosa Island.
aquarium, and we saw lakhs and lakhs kinds of fishes, lakhs and lakhs. Only fishes. What to tell, crocodiles, tortoises, and so many snakes. Ghoda means
Horse.
water horse. Sea horses, so many. And in this land, who are moving here and there, lakhs kinds of bird, lakhs kinds of human, not human. In this form, only one. Lakhs and lakhs kinds of humans are in this world. So, in that, we are one of them. In that, the supreme humans are like those who are following Varnashram Dharma, knowing Vedic culture, having so much mercy to all. They don't eat flesh, don't wine, never intoxications and cigarette and all other things. Like, I have not taken any of this in my whole life from birth. So these are somewhat more advanced. In them, if they are not chanting and remembering, not remembering, their life is useless. So in those who are following Vedic culture, having so much mercy to all, not taking flesh and wine and all other things, in them some are like Bauddha, some like Jaina. What is Bauddha? World has come from zero and again it will be zero, still he is like zero. Everything is false, nothing. But this is a wrong idea. There are so many Jaina, there are so many others. Some are that they believe in God, but by mouth only, not by their actions. They know that God is everywhere. God means G, generator, O, operator, D, destroyer. But we don't believe, only believe by mouth. He is controller of the whole world. He has created this world. He is nursing this world. And he is so merciful. We tell like mouth, but don't believe in that. Otherwise, we have served him. We don't want his mercy. We want that we can know how to make bomb, how to control others. They don't believe that he controls all. They never. So they don't believe in that God, only by mouth only. In them, there are so many karmis, satkarmi. Satkarmi, you know? What is satkarmi? Doing pious activities.
Mode of goodness.
Huh?
People in mode of goodness. Satoguni log.
Pious activities. And in them, Gyanis are more superior. Gyani means, oh, I am not this body. We are soul. And by Gyan, knowledge, we can be renounced from this world and liberated, and we can become one in God. There are so many. And in them, very rare are Krishna Bhakta. Very rare. In Krishna Bhakta, Braj Bhakta are very rare. And in them, Dasya is very rare. In that, Sakya is so rare. In Sakya, lakhs and lakhs Sakya, one Vatsalya, like Jasoda Maiya and Nand Baba, very rare. And in lakhs and lakhs Vatsalya mode, very rare is Braj Bhav, like gopis. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu told him that this is the object. The love in them, in Brajavasis, like Jasoda Maiya, more than that in gopis. The love for Krishna is highest, supreme. This is our object. But how to attain this? Very easy, very easy. But we don't want to follow. So we will explain it in tomorrow class. Go Pranam.
Hari Hari Bol. Srila Bhakti-Vedanta Narayan Maharaja ki. Jai. Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare Hare
Rama